Welcome back to Me Being Cheap. Today is January 3rd and we are 3 days into the Pantry Challenge. This is by Three Rivers Homestead, and Michael is cooking dinner tonight. What are we having?
We got some cod. Actually came from a little market not far from here called Mini Mart or Min Mart.
Mini-Max.
Mini-Max, okay. Anyways, they get a lot of old, close to out of date or things to that nature from a lot of the larger chains like Costco, which is where the cod came from originally, fresh. And then if it gets close to being out of date, they slap it in the freezer, slap a new label on it, and gives it a little bit more life, a few more days. If it's frozen, it keeps better that way. And so, we got some cod. There's absolutely nothing wrong with this. We've had it before. It's wonderful stuff. The price difference on this, that's your killer. So these two fillets came in a package that was $25-30.
No, it was closer. Yeah, it was $30.
Okay,
close to
so
30
$30.
bucks.
And we got them at the Min-Max for $9 and change. So that's kind of a hard to beat. We got these seasoned. We're going to do a spicy, the original recipe is spicy halibut. This is from Better Homes. This is 12th edition. And that's an awesome recipe if you've not had it. And it's got various other salsas to go with it. We've got some, we canned some peach salsa last May, June, July. It's really good stuff. It's got some kick to it. So anyways, this one here is the spicy halibut, or excuse me, the spicy mix, which is the paprika, lime juice, salt, ground ginger, allspice, and a little bit of cayenne. This one here, Cindy's got a thing for tarragon on fish. So this is melted some butter, some ghee. And it's about 50% ghee and olive oil mix, brushed on, and then it's got an adobe garlic and herb type seasoning mixed on there. Then a little bit of black pepper, and then a fairly generous amount of tarragon on both sides. I'm not sure how that's going to taste, but it smells really, really good. That's my 2 cents.
So in our menu rotation, which if you saw my previous video, you saw the menu board that I have up in my office. We are trying to eat fish 2 times a week. Sometimes we use the canned fish, but because this was 2 big fillets, that's quite a bit of fish for the 2 of us. We will eat fish tonight. We will also eat fish Wednesday night, and we might be carrying this in our lunch. Okay, so as Michael mentioned, we are having the peach salsa with it. And I got this rice cauliflower. Hope it's not too freezer burn, but that was in the freezer. Again, this pantry challenge, so you're using what you have at the house, trying to get the freezer cleaned out. So we're going to have rice cauliflower, fish, and the salsa to go with it. Now, I thought I'd tell you a little bit about the keto crack. I mentioned this in the last video. This is what we have been carrying in our lunches. This is pork and cabbage and a few other things. Really, really good. I posted the link to the recipe in my previous video. And this is the oatmeal that we've been carrying in our lunch. And this is the one that was, the recipe was for applesauce, but I used apple butter and then just omitted the sweetener from the recipe. Michael liked it. I thought it was a bit sweet, so it's not bad though.
Leave it to the diabetic to like the sweet stuff.
Yeah. Michael says leave it to the diabetic to like the sweet stuff. But anyway, we will be eating on this for a couple days until we get that eaten. So this is what has been for lunch and breakfast. Both of those recipes are in the previous videos. If anybody's wondering, I picked up these little meal prep containers at Walmart. So it's their store brand. I think it's called Home Trends. And they have a a couple different styles, but that's where I picked these up from. These pecans, I had canned them up from 2019, and we have not been eating enough pecans, and we've got several of the pints left from 2019. They're getting a little stale. They're not rancid, but you can definitely tell they're not fresh. So it's best if you stir them into your oatmeal or make a pecan pie out of them. But yeah, we need to get these nuts used up too. So if any of you have any good recipes for pecans, I would love to hear it, because we've got probably a dozen more of these pint jars. All right, we will check back in with you after the fish comes out of the oven. All right, we're getting ready to eat, but this is the fish out of the oven. And again, we're having the cauliflower rice. That was easy enough. All you got to do is pop that in the microwave for 4 minutes. And the salsa. All right, thanks for watching. Hey, welcome back to Me Being Cheap. So today is Tuesday, January 4th. We are still doing the Pantry Challenge from a Three Rivers Homestead. So on tonight's menu, let's start with the left. We had an acorn squash that we needed to use up, and so we roasted that and then put half a cup of toasted pecans on there, again trying to use up those pecans. And then we had deer steak, and my youngest is going to take the 2 leftover pieces in lunch tomorrow. And then we have baked broccoli in a bechamel cheese sauce, and it was pretty good. The broccoli was actually frozen, so we have a large bulk bag that we will be pulling out from over the month to make broccoli dishes. All right, that's it for January 4th on the Pantry Challenge. Thanks for watching.